Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
So, today we fooled around with nitrogen. Food plus nitrogen.
That was a really cool class. Like I've seen liquid nitrogen being used in like videos of fancy restaurants, but finally got to actually try it.
See, now this bowl is new to us. It was specifically designed for liquid nitrogen. It doesn't break, it's not glass, it's not plastic. It's a specific type of bowl. He couldn't pronounce it, so we can't pronounce it.
Yeah, it's fancy material when you can't even tell what it's made of.
Exactly.
They also had like what do you call it? Not a thermometer, not a thermostat, the one for the liquids.
The liquid thermometer?
Yeah, the one you have thermos. A thermos. Yeah, the thermos that was like specially made for.
Oh, a pitcher.
Yeah, and that, not the picture we see in the video here, but the one with the lid.
Mm-hmm.
And like just that one cost, yeah, there you go on the right side. That one cost 800 euros.
It did.
What?
Stuff for liquid nitrogen is, I'm not going to curse, but extremely expensive. Extremely. It is definitely an investment, and we learned that in this class, even though we are using it to basically play with all the items that we had around us. But this was us learning. We're in a school to learn about everything we can do with food and in gastronomy and through the culinary world. So we have to learn one way or another. Failure makes perfect.
Yeah, I mean, this was our first hands-on experience with it, and it was so cool. Like here you see with the berries, once you've frozen them, like once they freeze as quickly as they did here, you could just smash them and they will turn into like the separate kernels that build up the whole fruit.
It's kind of like the freeze-dried versions, So these were actually really, really good once they came out. You did have to be careful because getting a cold burn is actually worse than getting a heat burn. So when it came straight out of there, it's at negative 200 degrees, and that can mess your entire mouth up. Apparently someone had drank some of the liquid nitrogen at one point and burned his entire esophagus.
Oh.
So just be careful if you guys decide to start using it after this video. Some people in the class decided to learn the difficult way after they were told, but it's okay. They burned their mouth, they learned their lesson, it was good.
They were playing around with the frozen hammer as well. We put one of the hammers in the liquid nitrogen, and they gave each other like a stamp, which they regretted quickly afterwards. But here you can actually see that we used like juice to make sort of popsicle. That one was really cool. Mm-hmm. On this, I was about to say hot plate, but it's a cold plate.
Cold plate.
Yeah.
So underneath the plate is the liquid nitrogen with a specific designed metal that is curved on the inside to conduct the chill through to the top, where you can cook basically frozen stuff. It's kind of like the rolled up ice cream that you get when they chop it up on the plate. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And when it came to making the drops, which I think we already passed, it reminded all of us of Dippin' Dots. So not to spoil what they already do, but maybe this is how they make their Dippin' Dots for those Americans out there.
And on the right there, you see this frozen yogurt. We put like a yogurt liquid in one of the siphons to make a foam. And that worked really well to freeze. Like it was such a cool texture to bite into.
It turned into kind of a meringue if you've never had it frozen in liquid nitrogen. It's basically like a meringue texture with its crunchy on the outside and soft center. And then you could fill it, you can decorate it, you can chill the decorations onto it.
But that one was difficult. There were a lot of people that tried doing the filling. That one was really difficult because they had to like take it out and make like a little hole they could fill the liquid and then pour more of the cream in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't really turn out like as perfect as we would have liked because the liquid that we were filling it with ended up like pouring out because it was expanding.
Fine.
Yeah.
It was Sorry, watching myself tilt over trying to see if something was freezing yet. And it turned out I wasn't stirring fast enough here on the left. So the sides started freezing to this not glass bowl. So we just added more liquid nitrogen. It was kind of like reheating something, and it kind of just melted back into its liquid form and turned into a nice slush.
Oh, and the sorbet you see on the right-hand side there, that one was amazing. We made a lot of that one.
Yeah, that was a nice lemonade sorbet with some basil in it. Delicious.
Is that the crème anglaise you're making? Oh, that one was so good.
Yeah. Yep. Crème anglaise, nitrogen frozen. Y'all should try it. Put it on something. Or just eat it as is. I think we all just ate it out of the bowl at the end of it.
I think so as well. I think I actually have that clip in there. You know, you might have seen, you guys watching, you might have seen it in our shorts. There's a lot of clips from this video because like it's so cool. Like,
this was a almost 4-hour class on just playing with nitrogen. So this is kind of the things that we get to do being in gastronomy students. I don't know many other places you're going to be able to just play with nitrogen all day. But these are one of our fun classes. This is where we get, you know, some entertainment outside of just sitting and listening to people talk at us for 8 hours.
Nutrition.
You know.
Not to name names, but nutrition. For me, it's very difficult because my Spanish isn't that good. So, you know, it's heavy to sit there listening to someone speak a language you don't fully understand for 4 hours straight.
See, that's why I'm more hands-on learning. Because then you don't need a language. You just start doing, you make your mistake, you figure it out, and then you come out with something actually really amazing. So once you stopped teaching us and we started going on our own, we actually created masterpieces, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Oh, and on the left-hand side, our classmate Fabio made something out of this was like the oil one. Yeah, like olive oil, sorbet that he filled. Just put like a mold on the freezing plate and then built up on the layers, and it looks so great. Like, look at that thingy.
I will say this was more just for plating purposes because I don't know about the olive oil raspberry mixture.
Yeah, good point.
Plating purposes.
Looks amazing.
It does.
And Christian with a popsicle in the middle there. Good job.
But this was our class. Nitrogen, fooling around, learning, creating, and enjoying ourselves while eating good food in the process.
Hoping you guys enjoyed watching it, because this is really cool, for us at least.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Ha det bra.
Ha det bra.